Hi, and a very warm welcome to the Grassroots Weekender show. I'm Mal Lee, your host for this evening. Hope everyone's keeping fine out there and you've had a pretty decent day, if I can say that, because the weather has been atrocious. We did get the forecast, we knew what it was going to be like, but when you're out in it, you're thinking, I didn't know it was going to be this bad. Anyway, for July, wow, it's a whitewash. Summer, we had June, didn't we? I enjoyed it because I was in Cyprus, but apparently everyone had the great weather while we were in Cyprus. When we came home, it couldn't stop raining. It's been unreal. Now, when you work it out, every other country, well, not every other country, but the destinations that we all go to on holiday are having amazing heat waves, 40, 50 degrees. You wouldn't want the 50s anyway, and everyone's enjoying them. But while they're having that, what they've done, all the rain that they're due has come to us. So thank you very much for passing on the rain to us. Yeah, we'll accept it. And then it'll dwindle away in August, not too hot, on the 16th, 17th and 18th, please. Well, the 16th will be alright, not the 17th. That is when we do our Yorkshire Challenge, the Yorkshire Three Peaks. We're trying to do that in 12 hours, hopefully we can. And well done to the lads, honestly, they're really starting to train now. Well done to Dom, who's a referee as well now. He walked all the way from Kirby today in the rain, and he was doing 2 or 3 games as well, and he's walking all the way back to keep his fitness up. Wow, what more could you say? But the lad, let's just hope he doesn't get his death a cold. We don't want that. And Joe as well, he went out yesterday, done over a 10-mile walk. He's training, but he's feeling it today. He said his foot has come up like a balloon, and we were supposed to go out for a 10-miler, maybe more today, early this morning, because I was up at 5:45. And unfortunately, Joe's foot, that wasn't right, and it was rained off anyway, because that time of the morning it was absolutely lashing down, so I wasn't going to be prepared to go out and that, get soaking wet again as we did the other day, or I did, when I done the 17-mile walk. It was start to finish, probably rain. Just as I finished, it stopped, and then when I got home, it started again. And I wasn't going to put myself, because it was a little bit heavier than what it was when I was doing a 17-miler. So you can understand why I was cancelling that anyway, because we were doing the walk, and Joe was going to his refereeing, and I was going to my football destination, see 1 or 2 teams for the tournament, and catch up with them. And I did. Steve Sully, Guy, and the young referees, Sophie and Jack and Steve as well. It was great to catch up and talk to them, a few of the parents, and yeah, it was nice. And we caught up, and we found out, yeah, it was fantastic. Great news. It was just getting the teams in. We want 2 more under 11s. It's a possibility that they've gone, but it's first come, first served now, because we're waiting on 2 teams who are interested, very interested, from the Manchester area. They said they'll have the places, but as I said to them, it's the first teams that come in that will get taken on. Now we're full on the 7s, 8s, 9s, 10s and 12s. It's just the 11s now that we want. We do have reserves awaiting, and as I say, I don't know why we got reserves, just in case the team does pull out. And yeah, we're interested, very interested in teams getting in touch with us for the bank holiday Monday, which will be lower level, and we're only doing the smaller age groups, which is 7s, 8s, 9s, 10s, 23, 24 season. So you all know, so if under 7s this year are going into under 8s next year, that's what we're after. They'll be going into under 8s. So gives you an idea what we're after. £60 per team. They'll be playing in, all teams will end up in a semi-final, and also we'll have 2 cups to play for, but not the first one. So the top cup, top half will be the Ref Spec Cup, and you can imagine why we're doing that. It's all about supporting our referees. And the lower half of the region will be the Heart of Gold Cup, and the Heart of Gold is just what I've just been telling you all about. We're doing a fundraiser for the National Three Peaks. We've got a team who go out for the Heart of Gold and trying to raise money for mental health, children with that, and also disadvantaged children. So you can help out there. We have a GoFundMe page, Heart of Gold, DXTL, Heart of Gold, look that up and you can donate, please. Every penny helps. It makes a difference, and we want to try and really build this up to being a nice little charity, because we want to try and give community prizes out as well for people who are going that extra mile and doing something special for the ones that we love in the community. So we are looking, and John May, who done that John O'Groats walk, we supported him with nice little trophies at the end of it. I'm still awaiting John on your photograph, so I'm sure on his presentation when he took those awards yeah, he got some photos. I'm just awaiting so I can show them up on social media, just to say, you know, big thank you for the money he's raising. And it's knives down, gloves up. I think they're doing a very, very sturdy job there. They're doing a fantastic job trying to keep gun crime, knife crime out the area. And obviously we, as being don't cross the line, yeah, simple as that, don't cross the line and adhere to what they're trying to adhere to, what we're trying to do, or they're trying to do within the communities. And that's, yeah, drop your knife, drop your guns, let's just talk. We don't want losing lives of our children, do we? We want our community groups safe, and that's what football's all about, and we'd like to see them smiles on their faces, enjoying themselves, playing football, not in the weather like today. The kids didn't bother. They run round. Every adult I was talking to was moaning and complaining, but the brollies were up. And while the brollies were up, it was defending the referees as well. There was no verbal abuse, aggressive behaviour, none at all like that. Anyway, it was a load of respect today at the Summer League, so well done to Ray, Woodhouse, D. Sully and the team, who were all keeping it going. And there's a lot of teams in that Summer League. Unfortunately, I've done a recorded show for tomorrow because I can't be there. Because, yes, I'm in work. Oh my God, another shift. So I'm not back till the Monday. So it's a long, long day for me on the Sunday. So wish me luck. And I'll be coming home Monday when you're all going to work on the Monday. So my job will finish. Would you rather have that, or would you rather have the Sunday off? I think I'd rather have the Sunday off, to be honest. Anyway, yes, it's been a really, really terrific day of football, but not with the weather. When's it going to end? I think the forecast is for thunderstorms tomorrow. We don't want that really, do we? More rain. I think Northwest Water here, they're all going to be made up. There's no drought. Well, there'll still be a drought. We'll have a couple of days of sunshine, probably towards the end of July, August, the start of August. And then we'll be having the drought messages, hosepipe bans, you can't wash your car. You know the way it goes. We get that every single year, don't we? Cheers for my cup of tea anyway. So don't forget, if you want to enter the tournament, mal@don'ttexttheline.com, and be good and behave, please, on the sidelines tomorrow. If you're out and about finishing off your summer leagues, or you're out and about and doing tournaments, then please go out there, show the referees respect. Make sure that you keep these referees within our game, because honestly it's we need them, and we've got our referees. And apologies to referees who are trying to get in touch and saying, do you want to do the tournament? Honestly, our referees were probably booked before we had a team in the tournament, because we know quite a lot, and yeah, we want to make it a really nice tournament for our referees. And we are, even if we can, try and get to wear the t-shirts. That would be nice, wouldn't it? And you've seen the post that I've been putting up there as well. Well done to the referees out, going out to America and publicising with a banner, respect. What more could we ask for? That was not just us, but they were advertising a lot. Honestly, it's fab. Derbyshire, RA, thank you. South, Derbyshire, South, RA. We appreciate all your support, we really, really do, honestly. To take that flag out there, it's an honour to Don't Cross the Line and our respect campaign. And the message was coming from them. Thank you for everything that you do, and we having the tools to keep our referees within the game when they need support. I really do appreciate that message, honestly, and you're very, very welcome. We'll try and help every single referee out there, regardless of people going on saying they get paid for it. No one gets paid to have their life ruined, and that's what it is when they're facing verbal abuse and aggressive behaviour. That shouldn't happen. It shouldn't, and especially with our referees as well. We've got senior referees, as we all know, experienced referees. Dom's is an experienced referee, great today, absolutely sopping wet. And as I say, hats off to him. He's coming on this mountain to climb, as we say, the Yorkshire Three Peaks. But as I say, these referees as well, you know, they're still at school, 14 years of age, and we've got a young referee, Dan, from our commentary team, Don't Cross the Line Kids Voice Box, who's taking his course, so we all wish him the very, very best of luck, and he's away on holiday soon, and I can't wait for him to come to me and say, Mal, I'm a referee. We'll give him the t-shirt, he'll have his respect t-shirt, a whistle, and his wristband as well. He'll be honoured, and he's going to go out there and do his job accordingly. But he'll handle it. He's learned everything that he knows in here, and Ben Speedy from Liverpool County FA, I'm sure he'll catch up with him and the County FA staff there as well. So we're doing a good job. We're talking people in to, it wasn't just about the money, because he's learnt a lot, and he's going to be a top referee, because I've been explaining to him what referees are going through. We've talked about it, we've done podcasts. It'd be lovely to have a young referee on the show as well. And yeah, he can name, well, he won't be able to name and shame because it'll go to the county FAs, but he can tell us how his game went and what he enjoyed. It'll all be positive when we put him on the show, and he'll be talking about games. But if he does go through things, it'll go to the county FA, obviously, if he's, you know, subject to verbal abuse or aggressive behaviour. That will go to the county FA and the league as well, but he can tell his story here. He won't name the teams, he won't name what day it was and things like that. But we don't want our referees upset, especially Dan, one of our team. You're upset one of our team, you're upset, don't cross the line. Whoa, don't do that, because we won't cross the line. But we try to make sure that everyone is having fun when they're out there playing football. We really do. And that's even on the sidelines. We don't want spectators arguing and fighting with each other. And you know what, right the way through this Summer League, what I've been watching, I think it's been, there's been one or two. I told you the story the other week with our young female referee, Sophie. We were made up, I just timed it right, going across the pitch, because there was an irate parent going toward it, accusing it of not blowing up when their child was hurt and things like that, and look at the bruises on his legs, and you know, it's not the referee's fault. You know, at the end of the day, it's a contact sport. It's going to happen in kids' football. And he was having a right go at the referee. So I had a little talk to him, and within 5 minutes, Sophie was getting the best hugs of her life, she said, in grassroots football. 3 in a row. And honestly, it was all sorted, all handshaking and apologies given. And apologies to myself as well. Yet there's no need for it. The man was still wrong coming onto the pitch. It was at the end of the game. It wasn't during a football match, but obviously spectators should be at the other side of the ground, via the barrier. And yeah, it were to treat, so it does show you that we can work our magic sometimes when we're there. We've got to be there, obviously, and our volunteers will be out and about, because we're the CCTV of grassroots football. When we're out and about, nothing happens. When we walk away, then sometimes all hell can break loose. So we are the CCTV. Don't cross the line. Respect. No ref, no game. Remember that. But we just ask all the mums and dads, grandparents, brothers, sisters, aunties, uncles, when you're out there, out and about, watching the children play football, just adhere to the laws, the rules and regulations of the league, of the referee, and just stand and applaud and encourage your child. And then you can encourage the referee, shake the hand of the referee at the end. Win, lose or draw, you should all just go home happy. Forget about referee's decisions, ruining the game, as you would put it. It's not, the referee does not intentionally give fouls, and they give what they see, and you've got to understand that. They give what they see, stand back, let them do it, forget that that referee is officiating in the middle, and just encourage the kids to play football. And if they go down, the coaches are there. We don't want parents running onto the pitch, the coaches will sort that. We want everyone enjoying the game of football, and we want the referees to stay within the game. That's what it's all about. T-shirts give you the massive message, respect. It just speaks volumes, doesn't it? It really does speak volumes. So please, when you're out and about watching your child or someone else's child, remember, let the kids develop their skills. Let the referees develop their skills as well, because everyone's learning. We all make mistakes, and you question yourself before you question someone else. How many mistakes do you make throughout the week, throughout the year, throughout the day? We all do it. No matter what, we all make a mistake. If a referee makes a mistake and they can only give what they say. They can't stop the game and say, right, we're changing that. So what is the point of shouting and screaming at the referee in front of the kids? It scares the kids, it worries the kids, they don't like it, and the referees certainly don't like it. And that's why a lot of these referees will walk away from the game. So we don't need that. We need the referees to be on top of the game. We want the referees to smile as well, like we're doing today at the River Summer League, River Juniors Festival, nearly said. You know, it was one of those things, everyone got involved, and it was nice. It was horrible rainy weather. Kids didn't bother, they were soaking wet, it got a little bit cold, you could see one or two in the younger age groups, but they were playing some great football. It was great to watch. They continue to play great football, and I love it. And you know, you just wish that every one of these kids who are playing football would make it into our local teams professionally. You know, it's not going to happen. One in about 4,000 will probably make it, and parents have got to understand that. You know, scouts are everywhere, and I'm having a good conversation yesterday with a lad who's played at a high level, and we were having this conversation, and he says to me he just wishes that the kids would be left alone till the secondary school, and then clubs can take them on, not as the youngsters here, and then get rid of them after 12 months that they're not good enough. It's not right. That should be stopped, and I've always agreed it should be let the kids play with the mates. Academies, they're taking them away, and they're finishing them. Will they ever make it? It remains to be seen, but those kids have got to have good attitudes as well in the professional game, and if they haven't got good attitudes, that doesn't go very good either. And I know some of these professional teams, if the kid's got an attitude but they can kick a ball like Pele, my God, those teams wouldn't worry. Okay, we'll try and teach him, but they wouldn't let them go. I tell you that now. But we try in our club, from our 7s, our 8s, and we talk to the parents. We're trying to portray and adhere, get the parents to adhere to our message. We have a code of conduct, and we're going to do PowerPoint presentations. We're going to talk to the parents, we're going to talk to the aunties, uncles, brothers, sisters, whoever come to watch their children or someone else's children at a game. We want to get the message across to them, what we expect of them from the sidelines. It's simple. It's simple. How can you get encouragement and sportsmanship or sportspersonship wrong? You can't. Loads of applause, loads of passion. We don't want to take the passion out of the game. We never will. We don't cross the line. We're a volunteer organisation. We're trying to be there. We've seen it for years and years and years, 40 odd years in grassroots football, loads of experience watching teams, watching the parents. So I know what I'm talking about, and we just want to let the kids play, and that's why we support these referees, because they are the targets in the middle. You know, when one decision goes against them, they're all screaming and shouting, and it's cost them the game. Now, stand back. That's where the kids learn it. That's where the kids get attitudes. If the parents are shouting and screaming at the referee, your children will pick that up as well. We don't want that. We really don't want that. And we're coming into our last minute of the show. It's been a wet weekend, busy weekend. I hope you've enjoyed the weekend. And wherever you are, if you're on holiday and you're watching this, tune in, because we're worldwide, you can watch the show, bring a few memories back and what you're missing. I should be putting the scores up, shouldn't I? But there's that many. It'll just become too boring. Because once your team score gets up, that's it, you switch off then. Not interested in others. No, but anyway, thank you for tuning into the DXTL TV from the touchlines on our SoundCloud as well, for listening in. We appreciate all the support, we really, really do. And we want your support no matter where we are, whatever you're doing. Always remember, respect on and off the field of play. No referee, no game. We just need those referees within our game to keep the games flowing. Kids love them, we love them, you love to hate them, but we have to take that away and try and get you to love them from the sidelines. In the meantime, have a great night, put your feet up, relax, and just watch a movie, chill out. And if you're in work this weekend or this week, I hope it goes pretty quick for you, and we'll see you on Friday evening. We may have a young commentator in. If not, you've got Super Mal. We'll see you on Friday around about 7. Good night, God bless.